Every time I race, I just get this great energy. It makes me so happy.
Inspiring, in a word. It's just a great accomplishment, a great feeling.
It's a passion of mine. The sport of triathlon means more to me because of Team Blaze.
It's more than just a team or club.
I feel like they're family.
Oh man, it really feels like a family.
They invite you in with open arms.
There is such a tight unity. It's an amazing group. I mean, it really, really is.
Part of a family, part of a team, and we're all in it to help each other out.
I love being active. I love swimming, biking, and running, but doing it with the family is just so much more.
The club is about giving back. It's a lot more than the individual. It's really about the team as a whole and creating that positive family environment. In 2003, my wife and I moved back from Hawaii. We lived there for about 3 years.
When we lived in Hawaii, we were in a really great triathlon club called Team Jet Hawaii.
We moved to Spokane. There was nothing like that here, and we wanted to have that same environment.
We really enjoyed having kind of that family atmosphere.
As well, we both felt like we had gifts to share with people. We felt like we could help other people getting into the sport, and even people that have been in triathlon for quite some time. And so we started Team Blaze.
We started it at the YMCA.
And I think we maybe had 20 people total that came out that year.
Then the next year, it probably doubled or more.
The club has grown to 165 members currently, and I foresee it continuing to grow.
I've gotten to know many of these people really well over the past, I think I've been with the club now for 4 years, where you can help support each other through these, through triathlons and exercising.
Not only am I working on my skill, but I really look forward to seeing my friends when I go to work out.
Talk about different things that are, going on in your day-to-day, good and bad.
So that's what the club really provides for people, is a social outlet, which I think the social side of things, it far exceeds the result.
That's also what's really refreshing about our team, is that there's so many different types of people on our team.
The same level of encouragement from other team members and Coach Scott and Coach Tristan is equal among everybody on the team, regardless of your ability levels.
No matter if you're at the front of the pack or the back of the pack, the middle of the pack, everybody supports you.
6:30, 6:30. Sometimes people are intimidated to join a triathlon club because they think everyone's fast and everyone's really fit and everyone's really young. And that's not the case at all.
Getting into my age bracket that I am now, I have a lot of people that are friends for a long time that have started to limit themselves. I can't. I want to break that limit.
You can be 15, you could be in your 80s, just as long as you have the heart and you have the people to push you along.
And I'll talk to everyday people and they'll say, oh, I could never do that. Or you hear talk about, same thing about an Ironman, I'd never put myself through that. But the body can do a lot more than you think it can. Coming out here and seeing people that have never done a run race go into a sprint triathlon, who a year would couch potatoes. From couch potato to a triathlete in a year. A lot of it has to do with the club support, the coaching, especially Scott and Tristan.
The first loop, I want everyone to use it as a warm-up. So what I find as a coach, I think one strength I have is to help people find time that they don't think that they have.
Those are two people that I've never seen negative, always positive, and I don't know how they do it. That's an inspiration in itself.
Most important, and I say this all the time to the members, is enjoying the journey. I think that you can talk about best times and you can talk about losing weight and all that, but you have to have fun with what you're doing.
I came into it as an overweight, married mother, working 40 hours a week and telling myself I didn't have time. I didn't have time to do all of these things, and I was wrong. I was absolutely wrong, because with the support of my family and this team, I find the time. I make the time because it makes me feel good. I'm going to come out here today. I'm going to practice with my team. I'm going to go home. I'm going to feel great about myself. I'm going to be a better mom. I'm going to be a better wife. And at the end of the day, life is good. It's perfect.
There's nothing like being in a race and high-fiving people that are in the race with you from the same team, volunteers that are supporting you, like Team Blaze volunteers will be out at the races.
Just about any race you go to, you're going to find some Team Blaze members there cheering you on.
And it's something that we want to give back to the races and support the races that we enjoy doing, but also give back to the community as a whole. Over the last few years, we've been really fortunate because we've been able to connect with some local businesses in the Inland Northwest and have great partnerships. Some people refer to it as a sponsorship, which sponsorships are great. But the reality is, it needs to be a partnership where the business needs to feel like they're getting something out of it, the club's getting something out of it, and then for us, our members ultimately are getting something out of it.
And I think other people in the community see that, and they see our team, and they want to be a part of it.
This is something that my family encourages me to do. They support, they're here at the races.
We want people to include their kids in what they're doing. We encourage them to bring their kids out and have their kids be able to see healthy behaviors being modeled.
I don't think triathlon would be the same without Team Blaze. It really is one of the greatest parts of my life.
If anybody thinks about joining a tri club, you look us up. It's an amazing, amazing group of people. The love, the friendship, it's huge.
If you come to our club, you're going to be more prepared when you go to do a triathlon.
That feeling of encouragement, you know, like you had people supporting you beyond even just my family, was really huge.
If someone puts their mind to something, they can really do anything they want to do if they're willing to commit to it.
You're not going to receive the kind of support, inspiration, motivation anywhere else. Anytime you come to the workouts, you'll learn that you can do just about anything. That people that couldn't swim 25 yards have gone on to do Ironmans. Anything's possible.